Recently, I've unlocked the Platinum Trophy for the myth, the game, the legend, Deltarune, which I should mention before I start talking on how I did it, that it's absolute cinema. So stick around, please, to watch my full opinion on the game and how I came to it. The Platinum journey for this game, despite what Toby said, is kind of easy. It includes do the story, and do some other miscellaneous trophies that are shockingly easy. Now, the reason this game takes more than 10 hours is because the story in itself is shockingly long, and it isn't even done yet. It's like halfway there. There are a total of 4 chapters currently out, and 3 more to release still. However, in the stuff that's out right now, we've got enough story to bring people to tears at certain points, and to give enough character screen time for people to fall in love with some of the characters. So right off the bat, before we can even get into the story, we unlock a trophy for just staring at a mirror. Now, why do we get a trophy for staring at a mirror? Because Toby Fox said so. I don't know what else to tell you, man. Afterwards, we get onto the actual story where Kris, aka the body that we're inhabiting, gets taken to school by their mother, Toriel. We get to class, and we need to find a partner for our school project. Because school, everyone's already taken until a girl named Susie walks in and just takes us for whatever reason. Afterwards, Professor Elphys asks us to go with Susie to make sure she doesn't get into any trouble, and then, oh god, that closet is awfully dark. Next thing we know, we are blue. Yep, we're blue. You'll love to see it. Once we reach this space, so-called the Dark World, we just walk around casually until we find this cool looking place with this mysterious hooded creature in it. And before we can find out who he is, oh. Hey Lancer. This is Lancer. He's like really cool. He's one of the best characters in the game just because he's comedic relief. We have a quick fight with him, and then the hooded creature comes back, and oh my god! We get properly introduced to Ralsei, the third main character and the absolute best main character. I mean, just look at him for a second, please. See, oh my god, he's adorable. We learn about the prophecy, and then Susie, hearing that she's a hero, decides to have an emo moment and not be a hero and just walk off trying to go home. We stick around with Ralsei because Ralsei is awesome, and he teaches us how to fight, even though we just did that 5 minutes ago. In this little mini tutorial, if you go to Act and hug Ralsei, you will be able to unlock our second trophy that we got along the way, called Closeness. Yes, there is a trophy for hugging him. God, I love this game. Beyond here, we just get some boring lore stuff, and we get 2 random trophies, Pain 1A for just taking damage, and Armor 1A for equipping a piece of armor. After even more lore, we get Susie on the team, and Susie will get us another trophy called Beast. We just need her to kill a monster while she's on our team. I did not do the best job controlling this beast. After just progressing the game naturally, I get the Sword Trophy, which consists of me equipping a weapon. Now, we're just gonna deviate from the trophies real quick, because this is a part of the game that I really like. This elevator usually takes us to the first floor, where we're supposed to go to fight the king. However, if you go back after going to the first floor, you can go to the basement and meet this really cool guy. His name is Jebel. Jebel asks you to get a key. He asks you to get a key. You walk out, you just talk to Sham. Sham tells you about the keys, and then you go around the map collecting the keys, talk to this hammer guy that fixes items to fix the key, and then you go back down all the way into the basement to unlock the door, and we get the Jebel fight. Now, the Jebel fight in all of Deltarune is honestly one of my favorite fights. Honestly, all the secret bosses are my favorite fights. They're all so good. But Spamton, wrong one. Why did I say Spamton? But Jebel, he's kind of easy. Like, I mean, at least for me that I've already done this before, he was really easy to do. I literally killed him first try by sparing him. Of course, I didn't actually kill him. I just spared him. And with that, I got the Jebel Stale, which is a good defense item, which is really cool. Before we move on from the Jebel fight, I just want to add one last thing. In the middle of this fight, for the first time in the entire game, I consumed an item, and I got a trophy for it. We move on throughout the chapter, meeting Rules Card, he's also really funny. And then we meet the king, which is just sad. He's really sad. We spared him. We seal the Dark Fountain. We go home. We finish the chapter, and that's chapter 1, guys. Clap it up. Clap it up. Yay! I got a gold trophy. Of course, after chapter 1 comes chapter 2. In chapter 2, we just go to school again. We fall asleep during class. And when we were about to go with Susie back into the dark world, Noelle, the 2 other characters are going to be very present in this chapter, walk up to us and say, "Hey, do you want to go study in the library?" And Susie says, "No, we're doing crime right now. We'll go later." And then they leave. After we get back into our dark world, which is still there for whatever reason, even though we sealed the fountain, we bring back some of the people from chapter 1 into a new place called Castletown, which is going to be where every single enemy you spare is going to live in. They're just going to be there, waiting for you. After a little bit talking with Ralsei, we decide to go to the library to do our study session. And oh, the library's... oh dear. It's really dark. So we decide to go in there. We just move on casually, and then we meet the second best character in the entire game, Queen Deltarune. Oh my god. Queen is supposed to be like, this super serious boss, following chapter 1, but no. No, she's not that at all. No, she's just... imagine if the internet and Toby Fox humor had a child, and that child was a queen. It's amazing. Just roll the clip already. Yeah, after some more boring lore stuff, we get to Noelle. Oh! Noelle's getting captured. Now, as much as I would love to talk about the entire of Deltarune Chapter 2, I am not gonna do that. There's just too much content in a singular chapter for me to blabble on about without this video being more than 20 minutes long. So I'm just gonna go over some of the trophies we got. We got Pain 2A for taking damage in the second chapter, Armor 2A for wearing an armor in the second chapter, and Consumer 2A for consuming in the second chapter. Continuing onwards in the story, we eventually find this beautiful scene with Burly's statue stuck in the toilet for God knows why, and interacting with it gives us the throne trophy. After some more cool stuff, we finish off chapter 2. Yeah, that's it. I would have gone to Spamton. Now, I would also love to get into chapter 3 and 4 of Deltarune, but that is not like a case of, oh, they'll make the video too long. It's more of a case of that would be really immoral, because the game is paid, and there's a lot of people that truly love the game that just, can't afford it and doesn't want to get spoiled for when they eventually do buy the game. So I'm not going to really speak much on both of them. Just know that they are some of the best works of Toby Fox that I've personally experienced. It's so good. Once you get the money, please just buy it, no hesitation. In the meanwhile, I got all of these trophies that are popping up on screen. Oh my god, that's so many oh my god, that's a lot of trophies. Now, you would think by now, with everything that I've gotten so far, that I would have the platinum. The trophies are not hard to miss at all, except some of them are. I'm missing 3 of them. So we decided to go back to chapter 2 to do the ones that I'm missing. I first decided to do Strengthen 2A, which you need to go to chapter 2, like I said before, and kill a monster to get stronger. Afterwards, I decided to delete the save file. Not the one I just spent the entire video talking about. The trophy I'm getting afterwards is called the Ring, where you would usually need to do something in chapter 4. I don't know what I'm supposed to do there. But the way I got it was going back to chapter 2 and doing the Snowgrave route. Now, Deltarune is a game that's very infamous for not giving you rights to choose. However, at some point you get to a section where you play with the character Noelle. You and Noelle must progress on. However, the thing is, Noelle has a very special move called Ice Shock, that instead of hurting an enemy and making them run away, you just freeze them to death. Yeah, she can just do that. So you just have to go back and kill every singular last enemy with Ice Shock until you get to the Ferris wheel scene, or well, the Ferris wheel poster. Yep. Right next to it is a saleswoman that will offer you a ring. After Noelle kindly rejects, you walk away. However, the businesswoman makes one final offer: the freeze ring. And the thing is, that is a little bit too expensive for you, always being $1 dark dollar above from what you have. So you ask Noelle to get it for you. Now, she doesn't, when Kris says that, he doesn't mean, you know, buying it. He means murder. That's what he means. He means murder. You killed the businesswoman, and you got the trophy. Yeah, congratulations, you got the ring trophy. We can move on. We can just skip the Snowgrave route, because some very bad things happen in the Snowgrave route. That's all the trophies I missed in Chapter 2. Now I need to do the one trophy I missed in Chapter 3, where I equip an armor. And then I got the platinum. Now, in my opinion, I think that Deltarune should be Game of the Year. Compared to all the AAA slop that's releasing nowadays, this game is so beautiful. The story is like fundamentally kind of basic to understand, but the characters is what makes it so good. They have so much. I have never seen this much character depth in a video game, and it's amazing. And the world building too. It's yes. Now I gotta do the classic YouTuber thing to ask you to like and subscribe, and please stick around for more of my future content, which will come out soon. I've done another platinum that I need to make a video on. So yeah, I'll see you later, alligator. Also, I fucking hate Toriel. Jesus Christ, I hope she fucking dies!